Get hyped for the bike crumbles.
Hey, does anybody want coffee?
Basically, what you're trying to say is that you can't control it.
I'm not trying to say that. The whole bloody ship is.
It's the wild colour scheme that freaks me. I mean, when you try and operate one of these weird black controls which are labelled in black on a black background, a small black light lights up black to let you know you've done it. What is this? Some kind of intergalactic hyper...
Warning. Some viewers may find the following stream interesting. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello. Good morning. We
Morning.
are... No,
Some
no,
viewers
Morgan.
may find the following stream rabbit holy. Viewer discretion is advised.
We need to check on why Morgan's doing that. He seems like... It's like he wants paying twice. He has to repeat himself. I don't know why it suddenly started doing that. So, let's put it on the list to have a look at today. Fix Morgan repeating. Okay. How are we doing, everybody? Good to see you. One lion. Welcome on in, my fave lion. So I've got my fave lion here. I've got my fave bear. My goodness, lots of people in this morning. If you haven't done so yet, this is a reminder to leave the prediction open for however long StreamerBot needs to do the notification. Thank you, One lion. Yes. Yes, I think I probably deleted all that stuff because for some reason I need to figure out why. Even when the prediction is closed, it should still have the details of the prediction. It said that it was false, meaning the prediction isn't active, which is fine. But even things like the variables for the title, it should still know the title. Thank you. It should still know the title and the options. So I don't really know. I've got to do some more digging into that. I'm not sure it actually works. I don't think it's a me issue this time. So...
Hey, Ice Bear, thanks for checking out the birds and the bees.
Ooh, early burb cam. Yeah, I renamed it from Texas Live because I didn't like that name. And I thought I'd just call it burb cam instead. So there we go. Not a lot to see at the moment. Oh, look. Who's on my porch? That's actually Firefighter Gamey who purchased a truck yesterday and has put said truck on our drive and is now shampooing the upholstery and vacuuming it. And you know what it's like when you buy a new vehicle, you want to get it looking sparkly clean. She's even driving to Austin today to I don't know what you call it. Is it scrap dealer? Do they still call them that? Where they have lots of vehicles and you can take the parts off. One of those places anyway, so she can get a couple of visors to switch out the ones that are in there. Belen, I see how it's going today. You just want me resting, hovering over the trash can icon for the whole stream. Okay, all right. It's dark down here in the ocean as a shark. Not your favourite ambassador. I mean, I didn't want to state the obvious, but yes, my favourite ambassador. And all the favourite things today. So, Dukasoft, if you can DM me and let me know which particular blurb it had issues with. Maybe there's some kind of thing I put on it. Maybe there's some restrictions you can put on it about which blurps are allowed and which not. I don't know. It's been a hot minute since I set that up, so... Wait, I was nervous saying you do no wrong. No, you didn't just say I do no wrong though, did you, Berlin? Let's yeah. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing okay. You get extra channel points today, not really though, for using my Wednesday emote in the drop game, given that today is the day a lot of Adam's family word today. I really can't. Adam's Family fans, that's the word I was struggling for. I've been waiting for where season 2 gets released, but not all of season 2 because that would be too much, right? I know that a lot of streaming services now trickle episodes out weekly. This particular season they're doing in 2 parts. So the first 4 seasons have released already. They're already on the Netflix platform. And the next 4 seasons, the second half, if you will, of season 2 releases in September. Why? Who really knows? I have no idea. But anyway, they've split it in 2. So that's that. It's not my fault you work with broken software. Yeah, so... anyway, We need to fix Morgan repeating this morning, speaking of broken software. But before any and all of that happens, since I think I took out all of the prediction variable stuff that One Lion was referring to, I think we can probably go ahead and close it. 20 minutes to 10. Look, it's just about to change to 15 minutes to 10, but it might return before that. Yes, it did. And there we go. Spoiler alert. A link comes in with the bit shirty. And so there it is. Today is multiple cups of coffee kind of day.
What is a witch's favorite subject in school? Spelling?
Spelling, like casting spells. Yeah. So without further ado, we will close out the prediction since Belint revealed the answer. It is not Kirby. It is not PlayStation. It is something else because it's a coffee shirt today. So we're going to choose something else. And GG's to those of you that won points. Commiserations to those that didn't. But you know what? There's always the next stream where you can possibly, potentially win points. All right. Candle is lit. I can't light any incense sticks today because Firefighter Gaming bought me a pack of 40 and I have blown through them all, so I have no incense sticks right now, which is probably for the best because that smoke when it's so close does tend to get down me a bit, so there is that. Yay, I won 0. Good job, Soft. Well done for winning 0, I guess. Anyway, we're going to have a quick look at the about to expire, is expire the right word? About to end flash deals on the Unity Asset Store because the new ones are going to start at 10 o'clock. And also it's a Wednesday, so as Ice Bear will tell you, Wednesdays are the best days for flash deals because not only are the deals up to 70% off like the rest of the week, but they're up to 98% off. Yes, 98%. Some are 98%, some are 90, some are 80. But they're not just fixed at 70 like the other days. So looking forward to seeing. We can see which assets are going on sale today. We can't see how much of a sale it will be on them. So in about 12 minutes, we'll be finding that out.
Big thanks to our continuing subscriber, Ice Bear.
What? Ice Bear coming in hot at 5 months. Well, as anybody will tell you, 5 months is, well, it's almost 6 months. Thank you so much, Ice Bear, for your continuing support. Always appreciated. Okay, so show browser. We're going to have a quick look at these. This is what's on the agenda today. We're going to have a quick look at these ending sale assets, flash deals. We're going to look at the new ones that have started. We're probably going to buy some. Thank you for that follow. We're probably going to buy some because we usually do on Wednesdays because they come in so cheap at 90%, 98% and 80% off. We're going to take a look at Morgan and find out why Morgan Freeman insists on repeating himself, and really he should just say the viewer discretion one time. Once. I only pay him to say it once. I don't know why he says it twice, but it must be the whole thing looping around again because he comes up with a different word. So today when he repeated the second time he said rabbit holing, which yeah. Actually, we're pretty early into the stream, barely 20 minutes in, and already I've got something lock up on me. Yeah, give me a moment. So what are we drinking this morning? We got a nice hot cup of tea, nice cup of coffee. What's the story, Morning Glory? What are we drinking? I personally have my Mario cup today, and we have a steaming hot cup of coffee in there at the moment. And, of course, it wouldn't be a proper cup of coffee without some digestive biscuits. I'm going to use the word biscuits because I'm British. To dunk in said coffee. So, ready to go. And he says, stop it, get some help. I mean, the kind of help I need isn't readily available, Berlin. I'm just going to put that out there. So, yeah. Okay. So, viewer discretion, display. Okay, so it runs through, does that, does that, does that. So what is... Got some triggers to test it. They're test triggers, funnily enough. But it doesn't make any sense. Unless I call it twice, hang on. Start, stream start, here we go. Viewer discretion. Called once. That is so weird. Okay, I'll have to do a deeper dive on that. Yeah, sorry, Berlin. I don't know if you're aware, but curse you, Daddy Clancy. I feel like we need some merch with that on. Curse you, Daddy Clancy. Yeah, no, maybe not. Anyway, 8 minutes before the new one starts. 7 minutes 50. Look, so the ones that launched yesterday and will be finishing very shortly. Microverse Roads, FS, which I guess is Fanta Code Studios. I don't like it when people put their dev name in the title. It's not relevant. Parkour and Climbing System, $80 down to $24. This one was 50 down to 15. This one, Gaia for Unity 6, I already own. But it is in fact $49 down to $14.70. Speaking of merch, yeah, I need to do a big overhaul on the merch store. I need to set one day aside and go, that's it, I'm just focusing on merch, and then just get it done. It's one of those things that's on my list and it just keeps dropping down my list, and I need to get on it. Spline Mesher. You're not meshing your splines, you're not doing life right or something. $45 down to $13.50. Look, stretchy stretch. Automatic collider creation. I believe I have some spline assets already. I don't know if they go to this extent, but that's a pretty good deal. $13. Did you buy any of these, Bear, if you're still there? I don't know whether you purchased any of these. If you didn't and you want to, you might want to hurry because you've got like 6 minutes. Master Inventory Engine. Crafting ... Master Inventory Engine, crafting, loot, trade, skills. Okay. Alright. Well, if you want any inventory stuff, $90 down to $27. This is Trilib 2 model loading package. Quick loading of models, $45 down to $13.50. Brainfail Productions Mesh, Polyfew Mesh Simplifier and Auto LOD Generator. So if you want to generate LODs, levels of detail, or models, so pretty much when a model is further in the distance, has less detail because, you know, you can't see it so much, so why would you have a trillion polygons when you can't even see them? And then the closer it gets to the camera, the LOD changes and it gets more detailed, and then it looks like it was the same level of detail the whole time if you do it right. So that's a good way of optimizing. Rapid Icon. This is something that Ice Bear was recommending a while ago, I believe, and then changed his tune. I know neither the date nor what's on sale when you don't stream. Well, just for you, Ice Bear, today is Wednesday the 6th, August. Do we need the month in there somewhere? I feel like people probably know the month. It doesn't have the month on your phone, does it? And of course, it's a bit broken. It was Android, so we'll go and switch it out to the proper, fully working iOS one. Rapid Icon, yes, $30 down to $9. It was originally one of their biggest cheerleaders was Ice Bear Bear, but then I think Ice Bear Bear said, "Do you know what? Yeah, it's not as great as I first thought it was, so maybe don't buy it." So I didn't. Hence, it's showing I haven't purchased it. Digger Pro, I do own. I bought a while ago. I think it was even more than 70%. It might have been a 90% deal when I bought it. I want to cheerlead for a bit. You're one of my best cheerleaders, Berlin. You know that. How dare you change the calendar? Oh, I slipped and fell on the Switch Redemption, Dukesoft. I apologise. Tell you what, why don't you just switch it straight? Oh no, you can't. There's a cooldown. Anyway, so Digger Pro, actually digging holes in terrains, pretty much, is usually $99. Not red balloons. This is not Nana. 99 green dollars down to $29.70. Digger Pro, voxel enhanced terrains. Nature Manufacture has some great assets on the store, and the last one of this particular collection in particular is World Streamer 2. Now, what I know about this, which isn't a lot, is I think it allows you to take different terrains and kind of stitch them together. So if you're going from one area of your scene to another area and they're different terrain components, models, actually join them together and hence stream your world easier. I believe that's correct. Let's have a look. And it's $60, normally $18 for the next 2 minutes if you're fast. Memory streaming and optimization system. Stream your game from a disk in any axis and space. Avoid loading screens. Change the background terrains into low poly meshes. Use floating point fix system. Yes, so that. And look, all the Unity versions I've tested it on. That's quite impressive. That's a lot of versions. To run Hadoop or ERP, please import pack to Hadoop or ERP project, and then import the support pack, which is inside the asset in Hadoop and ERP support. Okay. The memory streaming and optimization system. By using it, you can stream your whole. By using it, you can stream whole your game. I think it's supposed to say your whole game. And stream whole your game from a disk in any axis and space, or simply change the background of your scene into a low poly representation. And create
Thank
endless.
you so much, Thindle, for the raid.
What?
Dark mode for 2000. Alrighty then. So I'll say bye.
Oh,
Welcome to dark mode for 5
come back.
minutes.
Come back, Tyndall. We want to see your
For
face.
God's sake.
What?
I keep doing this. Okay.
Wrong button. Wrong button. Okay. Welcome in, Tyndall. Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Great stream yesterday. Do you have a schedule now? Because you streamed yesterday and obviously you streamed today. I'm just wondering if you're doing like a full-time streamy thing now and you're just streaming. But tell me what happened in your stream today. Always fun stream at Tyndall's. He has fun redemptions like the dark mode you saw, where he literally turns off the light because he's sitting in a dark room, and then it gets very dark. So see the play on words there, like dark mode as in on your monitor, but also dark mode in the room. It's Tyndall in dark mode. Dark mode is best mode. There you go. I tried to do Tuesdays. I tried vibe coding. It went so-so. I wrote 0 lines of code myself. I have streams like that too. People will tell you a lot of streams here I write 0 lines of code. Not because AI writes it for me, but, you know, because, well, we're rabbit holing and doing other stuff. So today we might rabbit hole down, you know, a Wednesday rabbit hole because it's Wednesday, and talk about the new season of Wednesday on Netflix that just released. It was a terrible experience. I mean, somebody of your caliber...
Tyndall needs to run some tests for his vibe coding.
Somebody of your caliber, Tyndall, somebody with your skills, I would think you thankfully don't need to rely on that, and that your stream has a good enough vibe for you to steer clear of it. See what I did there? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm sorry you had to go through that. This is the home of no vibe coding, so welcome on in. Good to see you. And welcome in Raiders. For those not familiar with me, my name is BitGamey, and I work in the Unity game engine, creating fun projects, I hope, and games. My main project, Show Unity, is Rescue Ball. And if my voice commands are going to wake up today and be nice to me, possibly, potentially, there we go. This is Rescue Ball. So you play as this ball down here. This is the sea, as you can see. There's a sea monster, which is under the water. He comes up, floods the city, and you have to rescue everybody in the ball before they get flooded. So that's a high level look. We're going to be doing some work today on a mini map for the city so we can see where the pedestrians are, and we're going to be playing with camera systems to see how best we can follow the ball around the scene, bearing in mind that between the camera and the player there's probably going to be things like buildings that we're going to need to clip out. So there we go. Yeah, it was a stupid experiment. I'll be back to having AI help, not having AI do. See, I think that's definite distinction there. You know, sometimes I'll jump on ChatGPT and I'll say, okay, look, you know, can you tell me the regex to do this? Or, you know, I've spent an hour trying to figure out why this code isn't working. Can you give me a hand? And it's like, yeah, sure. You forgot this. And I'm like, oh, geez. So definitely from a helping perspective, I like it. From a doing everything perspective, I don't think so. I think everybody's looking for the easy button just to have everything done for them. You know, you get a video where someone goes, oh, I created this game in 5 minutes. Look, I just had AI do it. Yeah, no. We can see sharp, yes. Can you see any messages from JD? No, I don't see any messages. All right, so what we're about to do, the witching hour of 10 a.m. my time has passed. Show browser. We were just looking at the last of the flash deals that started yesterday, and the new flash deals have just launched with up to 98% off. So guess what we're doing? We're hitting refresh and we're going to see new deals. Look, Bear, 98%, probably somewhere, but we're going to find them. I know they start off at 70. Frank Climax. Frank's packs are very good. He has a lot of animation packs. Oh, now my phone's blowing up. Why wouldn't it blow up? I mean, hang on a moment, please. I am just taking a look at messages from Firefighter Gaming. Okay. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, Firefighter Gaming bought a new truck yesterday, and they were putting it on the drive this morning to do all the stuff you do when you get a new truck, vacuuming it out and shampooing the upholstery and all that good stuff. But when she drove it onto the drive, I'm like, what's that noise? And she said, what noise? I'm like, that sounds like you've got a ghost possessing the truck. There is a shoe fly. There's like a clanking of chains when you pull on the drive. So she just took it to the local garage and they sorted it out. So all done and dusted. Okay, so let's have a look at the flash deals for the day. I know that Ice Bear can wait no more, nor should he have to. So here we go. First off, Frank / pack 10 assets. So there's 10 of Frank's different packs in here. Usually would cost you $120, which for 10 animation packs is good in itself. But today, just $36 loonies. Look at that. Wow, what a steal. So what we can do is do like I usually do, and let's throw the doodly-doo in the chat, and then we will pin it for, well, indefinitely till I unpin it. How about that? So if you want to look at the flash deals yourself, there's the link. Second up is Maggio Pro Interactive Effect Engine, which I already own, but I don't remember getting, so it was probably part of a bundle. No, why did you click on it? I was trying to click the quick view, and now it's going to go into the asset. Anyway, usually $100, $30 today. Lots of different effects from what you'd expect from an effect engine. There will be lots of effects. Before and after, look. Whoa, that's a pretty cool effect. Icing it up. Spark your game with procedural magic effects. Make a firefighting simulation or puzzle players with elemental interactions. Maggio can do it all. There we go. Not compatible with built-in, but compatible with ERP and Hadoop. Very nice. Actually, I might leave that open because apparently 3 years ago I bought this package and it looks like something that might add some juice to my game. So I'm going to leave that open. Which means let's duplicate that tab. I feel like we hear this tune a lot. Let's whiz on to the next one. Alright, so now we can go back here and back to the deals. I'm excited about the 90 and 98% ones. So let's see if we can hurry it up. Back to the flash deals. Come on, Unity. Come on, Potato PC. Work together. Here we go. Alright, Sensor Toolkit 2. I feel like Sensor Toolkit appears in a lot of different bundles. Clearly I didn't want it enough to buy it. Come on! Come on! What? Thank you for getting all blurpy in my face there, Dukasoft. Chamon, indeed. You said you had something to reveal, Dukasoft, but did not being able to use a particular blurp in particular rain on your parade? Have a look. I see you have DM'd me. I hope it's not pictures again. Okay. Oh, I didn't even know you could make your own. Interesting. All right. Well, I'll try and have a look at that when I'm able. If you want me to take a look at it on stream, let me know, Dukasoft. I don't know if you want it to be a secret. Speaking of sensors, I got the Kinect working on my old laptop last night. So Ninja Gloppy has used a Kinect before to do some motion capture and do animations of characters on his stream. He managed to uncover a Windows Kinect, which, as you can see, hooked up to his old laptop and got that working. The Kinect being the device, the black bar, if you will, that fires out sensors. Fires out sensors? Fires out beams? Fires out something anyway. Allows you to do motion capture, and the Xbox used it for certain games so you could interact with the games. And it was even in a Paranormal Activity movie, I do believe. You can if you want, no stress. Okay. All right, thank you. We'll put it on our list of things for today. So let us know how you get on with that, Ninja. Let us know if you decide to do anything with it or if it's just to test it, see if it's still working. Pure Nature 2 Mountains. Normally $50, 70% off, 15 smackaroonies today. So if this stylized thing is your bag, and we've seen a lot of these assets, and a lot of them from BK, where it's a stylized look like this. So if you're creating a game in this style, you've got to be in hog heaven. You're getting all these assets go on sale for the same art style. All right, moving down to Road 2. I'm going to predict here that I think this Total Music is one of the ones with 98% off, because firstly, it's quite expensive, and so when they make it 98% off, it's still cheap, but you know, not cheapy cheap. And also because I own it, because that's usually the way it's been going, where, hey, look, here's 98% off of a bike physics asset, which I would love, but I already have. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm actually going to do with it. You could Google that, Ninja. I did that when I had an old iPad. It's like, what use cases can I have for an old iPad? Because, you know, you don't realize you can like set it up for security cameras and things like that. It's surprising what the people have done. All right, scrolling down. No, it's 70%. What? I don't mind so much then. Okay, so I already own this one. If I remember rightly, this is a humongous fungus package of like gigabytes. 20.4 gig, which is huge. And it's so huge that I never use it. I think I got it in a bundle. And yeah, it is massive. I think I probably added it to my external drive, because if you remember on a previous stream, we looked at an asset called Asset Inventory 3, where you can actually search all of the assets that you own, whether they are purchased from the asset store or from external sites like the Cinti store or the Connect store. And you can search within the assets. So if I was looking for combat music, it wouldn't just search the title, it would search individual tracks inside an asset. So I think I probably have this one possibly not downloaded. You only have to download bits from external sites. So when we use Asset Inventory 3, if we're looking for music, as long as these tracks are named fairly sensibly, we should be able to pull the stuff in. Bet that import takes a few minutes. Yes, especially on this PC. I think I did it once and then I'm like, why would you do that to yourself? If I had the time, it would be fun to make a real ceiling mounted ladder. Ooh, yeah, now that I would like to see. If you had a 3D printer as well, so you could kind of make it look the part, that would be something. Okay, so total music collection, there's a humongous amount in here, 20.4 gigs. You can see from all these dots, they're probably all videos for all the different packs. Quick sample. Quickly turn it off so I don't get cancelled. So there's all kinds of stuff in here. There's like for hyper casual games, mobile games, there's RPGs, all kinds of stuff in there. So I would suggest, if you're thinking of buying this, especially at nearly $45, I'll definitely look at the package content and all the previews. Alrighty. Breastwater 4. I feel like Bear might remember better than I do, but Crestwater 4, wasn't that in the $2 sale? If not, it's been in a sale recently, because I remember checking and seeing there's actually a Crestwater 5 and wondering if you would get an upgrade discount going to version 5. But yeah, I guess they're still selling version 4. $30 in the sale instead of $100. Next we have Roland. Roland is quite active on one of the Discord servers that I'm on. He has a few assets. He does a lot of testing for Mulbers. When Mulbers is going to release a new asset, I think he tends to give a free copy to Roland, so Roland can put it in scenes and do testing and stuff. But this is the Ultimate Stamp It collection you can get for not $99.90 but $29.97. So I bet that import takes a few minutes. Oh, I read that already. Yeah, I think that was the last message was on there. Okay, so Ultimate Stamp It collection for using stamps on terrains, and that's your thing, then get it for less than $30 today. Another 70%. I like how it's like teasing us. It's like, okay, I'm going to show you the 70s first, and then bam, there's your 98%. Has anybody seen JD today? I haven't. It's been a while since I saw a JD message. Haha! I see what you did there, JD. Yes, and someone has seen me today. Here I am. I'm back. Hello. Hello. And you can hear me because nobody's turned me down either. So JD does vanish. Yes. Okay. So on that note, the last of the current 8 assets we can see on screen is a civil AI system. Usually $120, but you can get it today for the low, well, not that low, price of $36. Here it is. Civil AI system. Very slow intro. Very slow. There's a video, right? It's not a still image. Okay, it is a video. All right, wasn't sure. So I'm guessing this is AI for your people wandering around and giving them some level of intelligence for your NPCs. Create immersive scenes without typing a single line of code. Hey, that's similar to what Tinder was trying to do today. Without writing a single line of code. Built-in animation system. Okay, so they're in-place animations. Customize around actions and items. Okay. Things live. Are these stills just going to built-in animation? Debug tooling. Example scene included. Powerful editor windows, design behaviors without writing any code. Okay, so if you want an AI system for your game, $36. All right, are you ready, Bear? Are you ready, Bear? I'm going to start to scroll. If you haven't already, click the link at the top of chat and seen which the cheapy assets are today. All right, we're gonna do a slow reveal. Show me the money saving. Okay, here we are. Without further ado, we don't want to do. Here are some assets, but how much are they discounted? Are they more 70%? Are they 80? Are they 90? Are they 98? I hear angels. I mean, it follows that one of the packs I own is 98%. Always the way. Every Wednesday, there's always one that's 98%. I don't know. I liked it. Okay, Shark Geek liked it. How you doing, Sharky? Welcome on in. I shouldn't call you Sharky, should I? Because there's another streamer called Sharky. Shark Geek. Let's go with the full name. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a happy Wednesday. Why am I pronouncing it like that? Because the new season of Wednesday released on Netflix today. And there's the Wednesday emote to celebrate. There she goes. Is she smart enough to land in the pool? Yes, 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 yes. No. Okay. Moving on. Polygon. Meadow Forest. 70%. Now, I like their biome stuff, Cinti. I'm just not sure there's enough content for the amount they charge, to be honest. I don't know what I would consider a good value for this pack. Maybe $16.50, but $55 ain't it, as they say. So you can create some lovely scenery. It's very nice. Quite stylized. But Meadow Forest is pretty nice. Atrium, how are you doing? Do you have this particular asset in particular? I know they do a number of biomes. Last year, I think it was, maybe the year before, I was working on a game jam and I needed a jungle scene. And when I used the Cinti search, all the stuff I needed, vines and everything, was in one of their biome packs that I didn't own. So I was a little miffed, but Cinti's still top tier to have. Yes, and as a Cinti partner myself, I am always singing the praises of Cinti, and I even have 4 channels on my Discord server for free. Yes, on my Discord server I have 4 Cinti channels, one of which posts updates from their blog, one posts their new assets that come out, all kinds of stuff. So if you love Cinti or just assets in general, then join the over 700 members on my Discord server and get yourself some free assets. These today are not free, but are nearly free, some of them, because they're 98% off. This particular one is 70. I think it's the last of the 70s for today. So Polygon Meadow Forest, if you need this kind of thing, 1650 is a great deal. Human melee. Melee. Human melee animations. 46 cents, not dollars. 46 cents. Look, usually $23. But yeah, I already have this. Melee, yes. Some people might say melee, but melee. Hoping Cinti has another Humble Bundle soon. Do you know what? I'm going to see if my prediction comes true, Anders. Because I predicted, I think last week, that I think in the next 2 or 3 weeks, they will have a Cinti bundle coming out. Don't know, I have no insider information. As a Cinti partner, it does not make me privy to... It makes me privy to certain things, but not that kind of information. So, yeah. You know the best way to find out, though, when they do release one, is to get on my Discord server, because I have a channel where all the bundles are posted. So, when there is one, you can be one of the first to find out. Fingers crossed. I'm crossing everything, fingers, toes, because I really want the kids pack. And if that was in a bundle, even if it was in the top tier of the bundle, I would still be quids in, as they say in England. I bought the top tier. So they did have the kids bundle in their last kids pack, in their last bundle, but I didn't get it. I got the entry tier at $1 and got a werewolf and something else. But I'm kind of kicking myself a little bit now, wishing I'd got the top tier and got the kids. That's it, but we shall see. We shall see if my prediction comes true. And is it just based on pure guesswork? No, it is based on how often they release their bundles, how long it's been since they released the last bundle, and we shall see. We shall see if I'm correct. Right, it was in the last, and same, I didn't buy, and also kicking myself. All right, so I think it's time that we stopped giving ourselves bruises, and time we saw a new bundle that we can buy, and then we can dance around a campfire or something, singing Cinti's praises for bringing it to us again at a discount. And speaking of Cinti bringing it to us at a discount, get Polygon Meadow Forest today for just $16.50 by clicking the link at the top of chat. And you too can see all of these fantastically priced assets. So, not getting that one today. Already have that one. Survival Game Sounds Pack. Light. I don't know why it's the light version. I guess they do a more expensive one, but 345 survival game sounds. Okay, 345 is the light version, and you can get it for 30 cents. So we're definitely adding that to the cart, right? 30 cents instead of $15. I think so. I think Bear is probably also adding it to his cart as we speak. Is that it though? Just the... That can't be it, right? 10 assets, 2 at 98% off, 1 I already own, and so I'm buying 1 asset today at 30 cents. Is that it? That was a bit of an anticlimax, wasn't it? I am also own Human Melee already. Well, I don't know about you, Bear, but this was a bit of an anticlimax for me. Previous Wednesdays, they've had 80%, they've had 90%, and 98%. Today, all we get is two 98%. One I already own, and one is survival game sounds that I don't have an immediate need for. So it's not going to be a very expensive basket today, but Ice Bear, word to the wise, please remember to check out before the sale ends, okay? Because I know some people do that. Some people are like, oh yeah, I'm really excited, I'm adding this, and they fill up their basket, and then they get up the next day and go, oh, let me open Unity now and take a look at that. Wait, why is it saying I've still got stuff in the basket? Dang it, I didn't check out and now the price has gone up. So, you know, just to avoid anybody that may or may not do that or has done that in the past, mentioning no names, medieval pack. Oh, the medieval pack from when you may or may not have done basket thing. Yes. Yeah. We could probably move on. We probably don't want to talk about that too much, do we? Let me just scroll down, make sure that I didn't miss any other assets. I think the only other assets on here are ones that we looked at the start of the stream. Yeah. But the good thing is you can see which assets are upcoming. So, for example, tomorrow, tomorrow when I don't stream, it's not my normal stream day, there will be the new publisher sale launching. But also there'll be a new round of flash deals, which granted will only be up to 70% off, but 70% off is still a good deal. So if we change the results to 96 instead of 24, and we scroll down, we can actually see the assets that will be launching tomorrow, the flash deals that will be launched tomorrow when I'm not streaming. So we have this one, top-down HD character pack, which I already have, Pixelate, which I already have, FPS retro shooter complete kit. I don't think you can go wrong with anything that says complete kit, and also FPS, because there's FPS is not just like, okay, well, if you want to create something like GoldenEye, first-person shooter, and you want to run around, or Wolfenstein, or any of the other FPS games, you know, it's not just about weapons and guns. You can actually have, what's 25% off 30 cents? Well, 50% is 15 cents. Are you going to use the coupon? I wouldn't use the coupon. I know there's no telling how much longer the coupon's going to last, but yeah, just to get 7 cents off and then you use 1 out of your 5 chances to use that coupon, I probably wouldn't. Ice Bear. I mean, we have the same thing when me and Mrs. Gamey go to Goodwill's, and every time you make a donation, they give you a 20% coupon, and then you just have to be careful. You go in and you buy a couple of things and go, let's use the coupon. Wait, no, we didn't really buy much. Let's not use the coupon. So, yeah, just to save 7.5 cents, maybe don't use it on this occasion. Just a friendly word of advice. But also, I have no idea how much longer that coupon's going to last. So if saving 7 cents on the off chance that the coupon might end today, it's going to help you, then don't let me be the person that stops you using it. So flash deal starts in 23.5 hours. So it's going to be this one, this one, this one. So what's this going to be? That's $19. That's going to be less than $6 to buy this one. I might get that. Let's see. Do a bit of a deeper dive tomorrow. Shipwreck, how are you doing, my streamer bot buddy? Welcome on in. Good to see you. How's your Wednesday going? Are you sitting in front of the TV watching the newest season of Wednesday Addams? Because, you know, first half of the season 2 released today. Did you wake me up? No, I'm watching Bit Gaming. I mean, you know, fair play. I see now. I see how that was a bit of a ridiculous question. But, since it did release today, I wasn't sure who would be watching it. Okay. Between tracks, it's very quiet. Why don't we jump to the next one? Okay, there we go. All right, so the flash deals for tomorrow. I use your TTS in the middle of the night to say, I'm hiding in your closet. Oh, did you? Yeah. Yeah, thanks for that. Now I feel like I should look back and see if I can find it. There it is, TTS Stanley Parable, Shipwreck V27, 17 hours ago. I'm hiding in your closet. Thank you. Thank you. And also, Mr. Bit Gamey, wake up, sir. We want to play. And you did a number of other redemptions too. You were having party time, weren't you? Berlin told me to. Of course. Blame Berlin. I tend to. And then we also had an Is It Time? Bit Shirty. Feeling Blue. Is this a joke to you? Willis Protection. You just like blowing all your points on offline redemptions there. I see how it is. Okay, yeah, but no, I wasn't aware. I thought I was rude by redeeming jokes off stream. So usually, unless I'm sat at my desk, I won't see those things. But yeah, sometimes I'll be sat here working on something and I'll get this joke in my ears because I usually have OBS open. I'm like, what? Oh, it's too soft. Yeah, but thank you. Thank you. Now it makes your comment of, did you wake me up? It makes a lot more sense. So we'll just blame Berlin because it sounds like it was his fault anyway. Okay, so the assets going on sale tomorrow. We have this one. Retro 2D Retro Heroes. This is going to be $3 tomorrow. What is that scratching? Sounded like squirrels again, yeah. Oh, okay. I'll be back heading to Subway. Okay, well, I'll just have like a 6-inch ham and cheese. That's fine. Shipwreck, don't spend too much. See you when you get back. Termites. Yeah, thankfully, I don't want to jinx it. Thankfully, we don't have termites, but sometimes we do have squirrels that used to be in the attic until we had the fascia boards, the soffits, and the whole roof replaced, and now we don't have them in there anymore. All you can take is... Yes, that fills me right up. Shipwreck, yeah. Yeah, no foot long here. Sparky, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome on in. I have to do this because it's Twitch law. There we go. Okay, all is right in the world now. So, Sparky, are you a Wednesday fan? Are you going to be watching the new first half of the new season of Wednesday today? People need to know. Extra channel points today for getting a good drop in the drop game using the Wednesday emote. Yes, like Wednesday. So it's been so long since the first season came out that I started watching it again, and I'm about halfway through it. So I need to try and get through the last half of the first season so I can watch the first half of the second season. That's right. Yeah. All right. So tomorrow, 2D Retro Heroes Spum Premium. Okay. Spum Premium add-on pack. Is there a dependency? Because I don't like when there's a dependency and you have to spend money on a different asset when you just get one sale. Any dependencies? It can be used independently as a unit prefab included in the asset or image resource for spum unit making. Okay, so So you can use it individually, but also apparently with the 2D pixel unit maker spam, which is... Oh, apparently I have. I already own it. You purchased this item in January. So I might well be getting this asset that I'll never use to go with the other asset that I didn't even know I owned that I never use. These are the cutest 2D sprite characters on the Unity Asset Store. Are they now? So one of the reasons that I tried to steer clear of 2D games is because I have difficulty finding some good assets.
Guy fish! There we go.
Guy fish!
Guy fish! Guy fish! It's off the fish we fish. Bum 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 butter dum bum bum. Guy fish! Guy fish! Guy fish! Congratulations!
See, you didn't know that on top of all the other talents that Berlin has, also has the voice of an angel. So, yeah, there it is. So, yeah, this is going to be $3 tomorrow. It'll be 70% off, so I will likely probably be unable to stop myself and have any willpower from buying that one. Alright, so what else do we have? Pixel World. Anetti has some good assets. Pixel World, Forest, and Village. So that's going to be $12 tomorrow. I probably won't get that. Arcade, Pixel, Retro, VFX, Magic from Piloto Studio. And last but not least for tomorrow will be Cute Fantasy RPG 16 by 16 top-down pixel art asset pack. I think that needs to have a longer title. But look, $6.99. Are you seeing this, Bear? I may brave 2D for the jam, not sure yet. Yeah, I don't know. See, potentially I've got a couple of jams I might be participating in. We have the Holistic 3D game jam here, which is fast approaching. Gets here in 2 days, 4 hours, 22 minutes, and 0 seconds. 32 people have joined, which I like. I like the smaller number game jams because then discoverability is better. But then, of course, in about a month and a week, there's going to be the Irish John Games Journ Jam, which if only we had a command or something. So the funny thing is, command is actually, I'm going to rename it. Command is Journ Jam 2 because it was an old command I resurrected.
Chat and click the link to find out more about Journ Jam 2.
Yeah. No. So the audio is all wrong, but the verbiage is right, but the command is wrong. So we'll go into commands and we will type in Journ Jam details, Journ Jam, just Journ Jam. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so now we've got rid of the pirate. Yeah, I probably need to re-record something, have the pirate re-record something for me. My mum said my voice is bad. I was singing Killing Me Softly by the Fugees on karaoke and she said it sounded like someone was killing. I actually like that song. I don't know if I'll be any good at singing it, but yeah, I like the Fugees. Where did the pirate go, though? That's my question.
I am still here. Ha ha.
Oh, you are still here. Okay. So the reason I was able to create something like that before was the way I used to use TikTok TTS API engine for creating the TTS. And then we had the whole TikTok mess about, oh, it's got to be sold. It's not going to be available any longer. And it was a whole thing. and the TTS was going away. So I switched from that to TTS Monster, which doesn't generate a file anymore. So the downside to that is that it makes it more challenging for me to create custom MP3s. Not impossible, I just have to do it a slightly different way. Yeah, that was something I had that was Pirate Journ Jam 2.mp3, which, you know, we're Journ Jam 2025 now, so let me just see, make sure we've got it command fixed. Journ Jam details, and now if we Journ Jam. Okay, so no more pirate announcement at the moment, but we do have the right link. And then, so we have the Holistic 3D Jam here, starting in 2 days and 4 hours. This Friday. This Friday. I think I sprained my shoulder whilst cleaning. Getting old. I mean, it's easy to sprain anything, I think, isn't it? If you just kind of turn the wrong way or do something slightly differently to how you do it normally. It's Wednesday today. It is. It is. Am I getting old? We're about it. It is Wednesday, yes. If only there was an emote we could use in the drop game to indicate what day it was today, then that might help. That sounded like All Might from MHA. I have no idea what that is, Spucky. I did not get that reference at all. And then we have Journ Jam, which is 1 month. Oh, I said a month and 10 days. I was close. 1 month, 9 days, 7 hours, and 17 minuten. So, here we are. Am I going to participate in both? Am I going to participate in neither? I'm not sure. We'll have to see. My Hero Academia is cool. Oh, yes. Yeah, Brit Gamey likes that. Yeah, she likes that. I've just never heard it referred to with an acronym. I think that's what threw me. It's funny because sometimes I'll go into Goodwill and I see shirts with it on. And I send her the shirts that I find. We're getting there, Bear. We're getting there. Every time you use it on a different stream, the number drops. 141. 80 points well spent. Okay, so yeah, I may or may not use 2D in one or both of those gems. We'll have to see. But yeah, so this one here is the last one that's going on sale tomorrow. And it's $7. Which means it's going to be $1.75 tomorrow when it's on sale. Is it me though, or does it look very generic? Looks a bit Stardew Valley-ish, doesn't it? Oh. I'm a beginner, and mean no offense, I really like your work, but why do the seed icons resemble Stardew Valley and the ore look like Terraria? And how did the developer respond to that? Well, packs of seeds are common and simple representation for seeds in farming games. They are easy to differentiate because they have small representation of crop on them. Ores or more ingot are just usually rectangular and they are often polished and smooth. Most of ingots look similar to each other, especially in 16 by 16 pixel art. I mean, but 5 reviews and 5 stars on each review is pretty good. Best asset, really cute and simple. This is a really well structured asset. I strongly recommend purchasing this considering the configuration and price. Okay. Oh. Assets with a lot of content for the price. Excellent. Yeah, packs of seeds look similar. Yeah, I mean, given that comment, and I get that there are, there's only so much variation you can build into a 16 by 16 pixel sprite. I probably would have gone in and changed them a little bit, because if that person thinks they're similar, really don't want to cease and desist for your whole pack, do you? It's a packet with a picture of the plant on. I mean, I don't know how much different you can make them, but yeah, I'll definitely try and make them different as possible. Looks like it only supports burp, but you might be able to convert the materials with derp and haderp, possibly. Yeah, I think I need to flesh out my asset collection a bit more for 2D, so I'm not familiar with Kenmi, but $1.75 tomorrow for this might be on my purchase list. So Bear, did you buy the 30 cent asset, and did you use the 25% off coupon? Okay, so more fantasy characters, fantasy dungeon, fantasy swords, fantasy staffs, fantasy RPG, and pixel art village pack. Interiors and houses. Oh, I do like 2D interiors. Didn't use the coupon though. Yeah, I probably wouldn't. I'm not sure how many times I've used that coupon, but I've got to I think I'm getting close if I haven't already met the 5 allowed uses for it. Why would you say there's interiors? Oh, is that it? Is that interiors? Alright. So art, fire and smoke animation. Alright, I don't really know one rabbit hole in looking at this one because that's not the one going on sale, but this one here, tomorrow, 10 AM my time, be $1.75. So I feel like this would be a good purchase. Oh yeah, Sparky, look, there's the packs with the veggies on. There are a few games with similar looking seeds. Yeah. Called my accountant and he thought it was a waste of the coupon. Okay, yeah, a waste of the coupon. A 25% off coupon on a 30-cent purchase. Although there's tax, at least for me, so, a little bit more than 30 cents, but not a lot more. Do you think you'll buy this tomorrow, Bear, at $1.75? I mean, you can't normally buy any assets on the asset store less than $4.99 unless they're on sale. Ooh, fishing as well, look. So I'm guessing there's no animations, right? I don't see anything about animation in it. Oh, 3-stage attack combo animations. Okay, so it does have animations. I mean, that's a pretty good price. I mean, $6.99 is a pretty good price for a sprite set with animations in. Player animations. Idle, running, 3-stage attack, shooting bow. Is there a fishing animation? It doesn't say, does it? Unless I'm missing it. Nope, fishing isn't mentioned on there as an animation, but quite clearly you can see here there is fishing. So do you have to add your own animation? Did they just forget to put it in? Or... sprites. There's a bow, stages, lantern, torch. I don't know. I'll probably get it. Could be fun to tinker with. Yeah, I think so. I think this is going to be... There's no way really, other than clicking this heart here, which we know is pretty much useless, to remind me tomorrow. So I'll have to have a look and see what I'll be doing. But let me just make this purchase real quick, because I wouldn't want this 30-cent asset to still be in my basket tomorrow. So we'll do a quick blur on there. There we go. Okay. And then I can go up here and check out with my 30-cent purchase. Let's see how much it adds for tax. Okay, so it was $15. Discount.
Hey, whysub, thanks for checking out the birds and the bees.
Ooh, oh, there it is, look. It doesn't get blurred because the blur filter is actually on the browser source and not anything else. So, yeah, it's pretty warm out there today. I don't know if anything's going to be swinging by, but oh, what is that? We saw it. There's a flying thing underneath it. Was it a bee? I don't know. Something. You lose! But you do get to see my shirt, so there is that. Okay, so understand the great. Okay, so it's 30 cents for the asset and 2 cents for tax, so 32 cents. So really, it would be 8 cents for me, Bear, if I was.
You are squashing me. Why are you squashing me, Balint? Now I'm completely squished. All the flowers have come out. Excuse me.
Thank you. Okay, so 32 cents. We're going to pay now. I'm going to splash the cash. This might take up to a few minutes. Please do not reload your browser window. I will not reload my browser window. Honestly, if he didn't choose violence, I'd be worried about him. You know, there was one day where he didn't choose violence, and I said, Berlin, are you feeling okay? And he said he hadn't taken his meds. So, yeah. If that ever happens, that's likely the reason. Okay, so without even really looking too much at this pack, I just went out and just bought it. Just like that. Like, you know, I had a money tree in the backyard. We can remove the blur now. So it does show that I did purchase it today. I'm on May meds. There's the problem. You see, we're in August now. You should be on your August meds, Berlin, not your May meds. It's gonna be May.
The point here that I
Why?
really wanted to drive home was that the fishery was having a much larger impact, and Chris really just sealed the deal right there. He pointed out that the potential of 100 dead great white sharks from this fishery, be it bycatch or just putting pressure on their food source and what have you, seems to be a much larger driving factor than the potentially 7 dead great white sharks.
I mean, we don't really want any dead sharks, do we? But if you have questions like that, if you want to find out anything about shark stuff, you know where to go. It's true. But it's August. See, Dukesoft agrees. I mean, I think it's unanimous. Something like that. Okay, so we decided it was 345 survival game sounds, original and high quality crafting, hunting, nature and other sounds suitable for survival games and many other genres. I feel like if it's an audio pack, it probably doesn't really need this render pipeline compatibility because audio has nothing to do with render pipelines whatsoever. It's always going to be, yes, it's compatible with all three. I guess if you left it out and people wouldn't know and they'd be like, well, the other assets say that it's compatible with these. Which ones is it compatible with? See, Atrum just says what everybody else is thinking. If you use GPU to calculate audio, but do you know what, Atrum? If you can show me an asset on the Unity Asset Store that doesn't have all three pipelines shown, it's just purely an audio asset, I will eat my words. Alright, let's have a look at the package content. Combat and hunting, crafting, doors, environment, footsteps, interface, miscellaneous, objects and items. Moxie Drinker, how you doing? Welcome on in. Good to see you. So Moxie Drinker was at a museum yesterday, which apparently is where cows like to go. And there was some crackling on the audio. So today, I believe that Moxie will be streaming again, and we'll be using a lapel mic instead to see if that improves things. But Moxie, where are you going to be today? Is it the same museum? Is it a different museum? Is it not even a museum? People need to know. Alright, so is there a sample of this pack somewhere? That would be nice, wouldn't it? I like when they have samples. We have the YouTube video here. Let's have a listen. One moment, I have an incoming call. Okay, back in the room.
I can't hear you.
I think we both know I'm not muted now. I was muted then because I was taking a call and I said, okay, I just need to take this quick call. So yeah, I was muted for that. During the call. Yes, I was muted during the call. Did you want to hear the call? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How rude of me. I should have just let everybody hear my personal phone call. I'm sorry. Next time. Lesson learned, Brilliant. Maybe we need a redemption for unmute the mic. Alright, well, seems like a pretty good asset. Is it $15 worth? I don't know, but I do know it's definitely worth 30 cents. So, there we are. Yes, I'm waiting for the train right now. I will be streaming from DC. We'll be going to the US Postal Museum. I didn't even know that was a thing. And the Botanical Gardens after that. Tomorrow I'll be streaming from the Air and Space Museum in downtown DC. Look at you, Moxie, getting all over the place. Good on you. Well, you should follow Moxie. I don't know if Moxie has any clips. Let's have a look, see if we can get any clips in there. But definitely drop Moxie a follow. Oh, no clips. And you too can go around the museums without having to leave your house. Yeah, yeah. People like Moxie touch grass, so we don't have to. So let's thank them. Let's give them a round of applause. There we go. Okay. All right, so that's the last of the deals for today. Yeah, I'm not really sure why these things. It's like, hey, it's only 30 cents. And you can never have too many sounds. You might, I mean, like blood and gore, not necessarily a survival game. It might be other types of game as well, like just a standard horror game, zombie game, bone sounds, bow draw. So any game pretty much with a bow and arrow in, you could use that. Fishing pole loop. I don't know what fishing pole loop is. I'm guessing it's a loopable audio clip, but I don't know what has to do with fishing that you would want something looped, unless it was just the sound of the bait bobbing in the water. I wonder if anyone has ever made a beer and called it applause. Then you could literally have a round of applause. Ah, I see what you did there, Shark Geek. Why are you booing Shark Geek? What's wrong with you, Berlin? Go and take your meds. Saturday, I will be streaming from Otakon Anime Convention. It's one of the oldest anime conversations in North America. conventions in North America. Ooh. So Moxie went from not really streaming much to I'm going to stream every single day, every single thing. So there you go. Now let me just take care of something real quick, because I feel like I need to do this. Do this, and then is that how it goes, Balint? Something like that? Is that how it is when a message gets deleted and then you want to annoyingly bring it back? Is that how we do these things? I'm just asking for a friend. Yeah. I believe the word is touche. All right, so we're going to close out this, and Maggio Pro. We're going to leave this open. I feel like I need to leave this open, or I'm going to forget that I have this asset, and it seems like something I could use to add juice to a game, even if it's a jam game. The reason this tab is open, although it says I purchased this asset on February the 23rd, is because this is the asset that has most recently gone free on my Discord server. For free? Yes, that is right. So, if you want this Haon SD Creature Pack, a package of 3 creatures, monsters that match SD characters. Okay, so it looks like it's ERP only. Beginner friendly art asset package. Now, how much does this cost normally? What has it been reduced to 0 from? Well, the original price was $5. But now we have a Mimic, Treasure Chest, Ghost, and Rabbit. Have a look at them in action. There we go. These would be perfect for a jam game. Look at those cute Weedle Wabbits. What is it that we would say on Balint's stream? Or something like that. Yeah, so I already have this. I just hope they really doubled down on the metadata for this, so that if I search for chest or if I search for rabbit or ghost, it does in fact pull this up, because Haon SD Creature Pack, if it's just searching on title, I'm never going to find this again. And that's probably why since February I didn't even realise that I had this particular asset. Cute art style. Yeah, it is pretty cute. And I guess, as is always the case when you don't create your own assets, it's a challenge trying to match different packs, especially from different developers together in the same game. So they have a witch for $8. Some of the packs are a little bit more expensive at $45. Have a look and see other assets they have. Sorted by price. Oh, Haon SD series bundle. And this one is also free. I don't know if it's gone free. I think it's probably normally free anyway. And then the packs go up to $45. Life Simulation Motion Plus. All right, well, close that out. We're leaving that one open. Don't forget, if you want to join the Holistic Jam, which is coming up this Friday, go ahead and click on that link there. If you want to join the Jern Jam, which is just over a month away, then you can click on that link there. And if you want to join both of them, feel free to click both links And Berlin, question for you. Did you have anything to do with this page as far as the art goes, or was it all Mel's? I'm curious what's this? Oh, wait. Wait. Mel's all. So what is very spooky is in my browser. Oh, I think the browser is cut off. Hang on. Let's see if we can fix this. What was throwing me was I see something in my browser, but I don't see it on the stream. And the reason I don't see it on the stream is because the right-hand part is cut off. So I think we need to maybe open this. See, look, you see that? Let me resize this window to here. Okay, so right here, see this artifact here? I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's supposed to be on there. What's a Mel's? So Mel's is Irish John Games bestie who does a lot of the graphics, a lot of the UI in Rise of Piracy, and also if Jern organises anything like jams or charity streams, then Mel's does all the graphics and stuff as well. Hello back. I am Badaki or something. Yeah, so I don't know if there's like a. I have to speak to Mr. Jern. Seems to be some kind of artifact on the banner, and it's also repeated here. So I don't know. And here, so this must be a repeating background, I'm guessing. Looks different on my screen. I'll send you a pic. Huh. So it could be a browser specific issue then. Oh, okay. You've got all kinds of fancy stuff. So never mind then. Let's see. Looks a lot more fancy on Dukesoft's. And let me copy the link from here. And let me jump on over to my other browser. Over here. Different browser. Ah, okay. Interestingly, I don't know what browser you're using, Dukesoft, but on the stream I use Opera or Opera. I've just put it into Chrome and it looks different to both of ours. Interesting. How dare say something is better than Dukesoft? I mean, nothing's better than Dukesoft. Weird, it looks different on my Chrome to your Chrome. Maybe just different browser window size. Alrighty, well, there you go. I don't know why this browser always has to be different, but there it is. We'll close out the Jern Jam, we'll close out the Holistic Jern Jam. Holistic Jern Jam? Holistic Jam. Holistic 3D Jam 2025. Close out the sales for today. Okay, so the two things I was going to look at today. This simple mini-map. I'm going to see if I get a mini-map in the game. And also, even though it says it's a vehicle system, it's effectively a camera system. So we're going to have a look and see if we can get this camera system working in the game. All right, I'm going to take a quick BRB and refill my coffee cup. I suggest you do the same. Grab your favorite beverage, and I'll be right back after this short break.
Hey, does anybody want coffee?
People actually use Opera. Yeah, I use about 3 or 4 different browsers. I use Chrome. I use Opera just for a streaming browser because I try not to have anything logged in that shouldn't be and try to make it as least Docsville as possible. And then the main other browsers I use are Chrome and Firefox. And then I have a specific use case where I also use Edge. So yeah, I don't think there's many browsers I don't use. Kind of got to use multiple browsers if you do web dev. Yeah, I mean, I guess you got to make sure that whatever you're creating looks great in all of them because, you know, apparently it's the devil's work if there's any consistency between browsers, so everyone's got to be different. Alright, so what are we going to look at first? Let's do the minimap first. Simple minimap. Okay, so there's this asset, which is free.
I sentence you to get me some chicken nuggets.
Don't do that, Bear, because that's one of my favourites, and now I want some. Thank you for those blurt biddies. IE6 was peak time to be a web dev. Yeah, what? Wait, not Netscape Navigator? Tyndall? Or does that send a shiver down your spine? It did absolutely nothing right, like it was terrible, but everyone used it, so if you just did everything wrong, it worked everywhere. I like that. And some fool decided Firefox would be cool, and they read the actual spec. How very dare! Alright, so what I like about this minimap, the usual way for creating a minimap is to use like a render texture, an additional camera to project that texture onto, and it's a whole thing, but somehow this one manages to do it without. Most important feature, does not require additional cameras or render texture, so I'm curious to see how in fact this does the thing that it does. So if we look here, it does actually show when you move the camera around, the player around I guess, it does, all it's doing at that point is rotating them. Oh, there you go, okay, it is moving. I'm going to give it a try. We're going to find out actually how this works without using a render texture. So, all three render pipelines. Simple minimap package includes the easy to use minimap feature. It contains very little code. Does not require additional cameras or render texture. In this way, you do not need to use different layers and layer masks, overhead cameras, or render texture assets. The absence of a camera does not affect performance. Very interesting. Suddenly we had one browser that was totally messed up but worked, but then we had another browser that did everything differently but also worked, but not both at the same time. Doesn't sound nightmarish at all, Tyndall. How to use var minimap equals find object of type aracan.minimapView. Freshie, welcome on in. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. We haven't seen Wincing today. It's Wincing's day, kind of, sort of. So, yeah, don't know if we're going to see Wincing before the end of stream today or not. Time for Duncan. All right, minimap time. Let's get our minimap on. Did you just say happy wet nurse day? Well, the thing is, with every day of the year, Shark Geek, as you're probably aware, it's a national day for something. So it could entirely be wet nurse day. I don't know. I mean, I said Wed-ness day, as in Wednesday, but, you know, if that's where your mind went, I don't actually have anything that can help you. Right, I can finally actually call myself a dev. Yep. You've been a dev for a long time, Freshie. Okay, you can import minimap-demo.unity package to review the example in the video. How to use var minimap equals find object of type minimap view, red object example, var image equals minimap.follow centered obj1 centered.transform, image.color equals obj1 centered.material.color. Alright, well, I guess the best way to check it out is by having it in the package. So I already imported it yesterday, so it should be in there. Show Unity. Okay, so Unity simple minimap is down here. We have the README. Now the README confuses me. I don't know how old this package is, but says video 1, and there's some link to a demo GIF. How to import. It talks about adding to manifest.json. I feel like we shouldn't need to update the manifest file and put in GitHub links. And then it says how to use, and it has the same code as it does from the description. Import demo Unity package. This is not a great README file. I'm just going to put that out there. Package. I guess this is what you would put into your manifest file. Author Bilal Arakan, so that's why everything says Arakan in it. We have the minimap demo. We also have a demo folder with all the demo stuff in it. Eric Cam. I mean, yeah. So for those that don't know, Tyndall's actual name, not Twitch name, is Eric. So this is in fact dedicated to Tyndall. So let's have a look at the demo. Go into the demo scene. Check it out. Minimap demo. Oh no, it's actually importing the demo. It's a Unity import file. All right, never mind. You don't want to do that. Didn't they just put it in there? Didn't they just have a scene where you could go in rather than having to double click on this and then it brings you up a bunch of stuff? His demo. Oh, it's already in here. What is going on right now? What is it with this package? So Unity Simple Minimap has this Unity file, and then when you double click on this and import it into your project, this is it. It's everything in this demo folder here, so it's already done. So why even bother including this? It seems like an oversight that this was left in the package. Hey. So you don't really get a lot of information with this. I'm not updating the manifest file. So demo. Minimap demo. Okay, let's go into the all right, one moment, please. Alrighty, gonna have a shorter stream today. Something just came up. Nothing terrible, but I'm gonna go ahead and raid out. So let's have a quick look, see who is on today that we can raid out to. I'm going to need to raid and run, so if you can just let the raid target know when we get there that I have raided and runned. Alright, we didn't actually see Melemony today. I don't think we've raided out to Melemony before. Did join Melemony's stream yesterday. I think it was. Let me just check my raid targets list. Yeah, we haven't raided Melemony before. Go ahead and do that. Alright, so I'm going to head on over to the stream ending scene. Thank you, everybody. Sorry for the cutting it short today. A couple hours. Maybe we can have a longer stream on Friday when the Game Jam, Realistic 3D Game Jam will be starting. We can talk a bit more about that. We can talk a bit more about the themes that we've narrowed it down to. And yeah, maybe we can have some fun and jam games on Friday. But for now, we're going to do a raid out to Melemony. All right, there's the little thumbnail. So I'll be back on Friday at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Yeah. Okay, so thanks everybody. Appreciate you dropping in today. Didn't get a whole bunch of game dev stuff done. I'm not sure we're going to be able to use that mini map. It just seems a bit too convoluted for what we need to do. We might have to find another asset. I'll try and find one off stream and see if I can get something incorporated by next time. Obviously everybody should go and start watching Wednesday on Netflix since it released today, and I will see you all on Friday. We're going to head on over to Melemony stream. Fantastic maker and crafter. We're going to spread some stream love, and like I say, I'll be back on Friday 9:30 a.m. Central Time, all being well. If somebody can let Melemony know that I had to raid and run, and I'll catch you all next time. All right, thanks everybody. Big thanks to the mods as always, and I'll see you soon. Bye.